Howdy YouTube, and welcome to a video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips on Critical, Regular and Low for the raid starting on the 24th of January, running through to the 30th of January, which is Project Titan Week 166. Please continue to help us out with a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so yet, or even by buying us a slice of pizza with a donation link in the description below. Although no pressure there, because it's all of your support combined that helps drive us to make these early raid intel videos, which allows you to quickly complete the raids as soon as they're released. Starting with Critical, the modifiers this week will be Injuries Bleed, Juggler, and Technique Slowdown. So using the intel skips, you can begin by pressing the 4 nodes at Ancient Harbour. This will give you access to Baal at the chemical refinery, and beating this boss will allow you to head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 2 intels at Forgotten Sanctuary, plus a further 1 intel at Missile Site Ruins. Then you can interrogate the guy on the roof at Camp Phoenix, before finally inputting the password he gives you into the node at Testing Zone, where you can also fight Gargoyle. For Supercomputer, you just need to hack and defend the node at Salamander. Then you can fight Quantum at the building in the sea. With the 2 bosses beaten in Sector 2, you can head into Sector 3. Cerberus requires 2 intels at Red Phoenix, and a further 2 intels at Scandium Mine, one using your drone in B2, and the other as a pickup. Next you need to destroy the 3 panels at Prototype Workshop, before finally putting 4 hands on nodes at No Man's Land. This will give you access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the Critical raid. In summary, the modifiers are an interesting combination, because of the lack of any of the so-called big ones, like Darkest Night, One Gun or Friendly Fire. The worst you'll need to watch out for in this raid is not to bleed out after being injured, which any syringe will fix, and remembering to change guns and gear in order to collect ammo and deal with the technique Slowdown, if you're someone that uses their ability often. As for the intel trail this week, it's another fairly long one, because of the tasks that need doing around Golem Island. That said, there are some parts that can be done quicker if you're confident enough splitting up the squad, so that each person can do something like picking up intel or interrogating an enemy. Therefore, if you do split up in Sector 3, you can save a lot of time, because a different job needs to happen all around that sector. But if you do run into any problems, there or in the rest of the raid, please leave a comment below and we'll try to help out, so you can finish it and earn those rewards. Moving on to Regular and Low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel, which means you can begin by grabbing 1 intel at the abandoned site to the west of Golem Island, known as the Fishing Village. Then input that password into the node at the top of Chemical Pipeline, which opens up Baal at the chemical refinery. After you defeat the Tank Titan, you can then head into Sector 2. Gargoyle requires 2 intels at Salamander, then the interrogation of the sniper at Camp Phoenix, and lastly inputting the password he gives you into the node at Testing Zone, where you can also fight the Flying Titan. And Supercomputer just requires the 4 nodes at Missile Site Ruins to be pressed together, before you can face Quantum at the building in the sea. Once you've beaten both Titans in Sector 2, you can move into Sector 3. For Cerberus, you'll need 2 intels at Prototype Workshop, before getting another intel at Traces of Ancient Ruins, which is the cave next to Scandium Mine. Then you can interrogate the bandaged guy at Red Phoenix, before inputting the password he gives you into the node at the top of Lava Duct. Once you've done all of that, you'll have access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the regular and low raids this week. That's all for now. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, you can now buy us a slice of pizza using the donation link in the description below. But no pressure there, because any support you give us really does motivate us to make these videos. So until next time, peace out, the Unlucky Lads.